The format and layout of your resume are just as important as the content, and don't let anybody tell you any different. Your resume can't be great unless you get them both right. So which do you choose, functional or chronological? Hey there, Resume Leslie here, certified professional resume writer and founder of ResumeLeslie.com, and I'm going to get into this important topic with you right now. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on career success strategies, tips, and tutorials. Before we get into choosing a format, let's take a look at the difference between the two. First, let's take a look at a functional resume. The focus of a functional resume really is on the functions and skills that you use in your career. It starts sometimes with an objective or sometimes just with your relevant skills. What you'll notice as we scroll down in this resume is that it doesn't get into the traditional job descriptions and layout that you might be used to. Instead of going straight into your most recent experience, it goes into what this resume calls relevant experience, and it breaks it up into operational or functional roles. So in this case, regulatory and legal compliance is the first one, and there are a few bullet points to really demonstrate the skills and experience from that area. Then it moves into program design and bullet points to demonstrate those skills, and project management to demonstrate those skills. At the very bottom of a functional resume is where you'll find a very simple list of actual employment history, job titles, and dates. In this case, there are no descriptions that tie in specifically with any one job. All the content and information is up in this relevant experience section and up towards the top with some relevant skills. A chronological resume, on the other hand, we'll start with the employment experience. So it won't start with anything about skills or anything like that. It just starts directly with the employment experience. It does include details and descriptions within each employer, but you don't get any sort of commentary outside of these job descriptions about who the person is or what they're capable of or what the big picture value is that they bring. All you really get is a full listing of their jobs and potentially, like in the case of this resume, some certifications or other qualifications towards the bottom. So if the functional resume provides lots of summarized information about the candidate's experience and the chronological resume only includes job descriptions, which one is the best one to go with? Well, actually, it's a hybrid between the two. So we'll move over to an example that I have here, which is an actual resume that I wrote for a client. I've anonymized their information, but the basics of the two different resumes are both here, and this tends to be most effective and most preferred by recruiters. So at the top, in the top 1/3 really of the page, what you'll see is a profile or summary section that gives some of that information that we saw in the functional resume. As you scroll down though, you'll see that we immediately get into the job history, and it does include descriptions that tie in with each specific job. So the most preferred format is actually a blended between the functional and the chronological. If you want more resume related goodness, I've put a link in the video description to my powerful free 5-step resume action plan that will transform your resume into an interview getting machine. Don't miss out on the resume action plan, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you can stay caught up on the latest career success strategies, tips, and tutorials. Remember, you can do this, and I'm here to help.